This is the 3pm Takeover, Radio Northern Beach's only drive-home show.
Keep it right here for a whole hour of fresh hits and entertainment for your Wednesday afternoon.
Here we go.
This is Country Girl, Shake It For Me by Luke Bryan for our country special.
Welcome to a very special country edition of the 3pm Takeover on Radio Northern Beaches.
And we just had the best time ever dancing to that song, which is one of my favourite country songs ever.
Hope knew literally all the words. It was very enjoyable to sit back
It's a great song. You know what, though? I can never not be in the mood for that song.
It's pretty fun.
Doesn't matter how I feel. And it always makes me feel so much better when I listen to it.
The start is my favourite, the hey girl.
Isn't it so good?
But we're going to start off our country special with a little bit of country music origins. How much do you actually know about country music? Because I didn't know that much, to be honest.
I can't say that I know much at all. I certainly didn't know anything about country music until I went and lived in Canada for a while. And now I know a lot because Canadians love their country music.
Didn't they play it in clubs?
Yeah, they play it in clubs there. So like no pop and rock. Well, a bit, but mostly country. So I kind of developed a secret little love for it.
Which you can now express to everyone today.
On our country special. I'm so excited.
So thank you for joining us for our hoedown, as I put on our Facebook and Twitter, which I thought it was fun. And when we get to our next song, that has the word hoedown in it, so it's appropriate.
Spoiler.
Yeah, well, not everyone's going to guess it. You can stay guessing for the next couple of minutes. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about the origins of country music. So it started in the 1920s in America.
That's later than I thought.
Yeah, I thought it would have started a lot earlier.
I guess down south, right? Come on, girl.
Yeah, the southern United States. They don't
Oh.
specify a state. I think it's sort of like just the area.
Georgia. I don't know.
The South.
Something southern.
So there's... the Wikipedia page is pretty interesting. There's like generations of it. And it looks to be like...
So it's evolved.
Yeah, quite. Like there's 6 generations starting from the 1920s up until now. And it's basically like just like a couple of decades per thing. So like it looks to be about like
Between
10 to 20
yeah.
20 years per.
Okay, cool.
Let's say decades. 10 to 20 decades each. It was brought
Always with all.
to North America from immigrants from the southern Appalachian Mountains.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where are they? Down south.
I don't know where they are. Well, it says it's the Appalachian Mountains of North America, but I don't know where they are.
Oh,
So it was immigrants
Somebody
to
let
there.
us know.
From Europe, it looks like.
Oh.
I'm not entirely sure. It's not
I
very
can't see
clear.
Europeans being into country music.
Well, it started from like folk music.
Oh, well then yes.
So it's kind of like the combination of different and new instruments with folk music.
Oh yeah, I can
Became
see
country.
that.
Plus like the hillbilly accent, I think really helps it for these days. And so from there it went on in the 30s. It sort of became more popular through when radio started up and they had like barn dance shows. And they'd
Yes,
like
barn
today,
dancing. I
this is
love
like-
it.
It's like a barn dance show. They'd have on the radio. They'd have a barn dance show. That would be just like country music.
That's awesome. You know what? I went to a barn dance and like hoedown last year for
Barn
Canada
dance.
Day.
You say it so strangely.
Barn dance and hoedown last year in July for Canada Day, and it was the
That's
best.
cute. When I used to go to horse camp.
Math camp, horse camp.
Yeah,
The list goes
I
on.
love camps. Okay.
Clearly.
On one of the like couple of last nights, because where we stayed, we'd be there for a week, and like lots of international tourists would come and like stay for a
Okay.
day and like go
That's
on
really
horse
cool.
rides, and we'd help out with that. And one of the last nights, we'd have a barn dance, and we had to like pretend to be like we're the local Australians, and we had to like go and dance with the random like international. So like it'd be like busloads
that's the
of
worst.
Japanese tourists and like European tourists, and we'd be like, hey, come dance. When we'd be taught the night before like all the
you
different
have to
barn
pretend
dances.
that that's like your normal
Yeah.
evening.
And we were like encouraged to
pastime.
dress like as countries, like everyone, all the
Oh,
girls were
no.
like wear plaits and
That's so fun.
and like wear your checkered shirts and wear your riding boots, and we'd like have games on like making up actions for song lyrics, and
That's really cool.
look, it was really fun.
That sounds like fun. I love a good hoedown.
But it was, looking back, it was also really strange. But good
It does
times.
sound strange, but you know what? Talking of hoedowns, do you want to tell us about our next song? I know you're a fan.
Yeah, okay. So I'm unashamedly a fan of the Hannah Montana movie. It's great. It has everything you'd ever want in it.
Including a lot of country accents.
Oh, yes. And lots of good country songs. And one of them, which I may or may not know all the dance moves to, is the Hoedown Throwdown. So please dance along at home or in your car with me, because I'm definitely going to be dancing to it. Here's the Hoedown Throwdown by Miley Cyrus.
Welcome back to our country special on the 3pm Takeover. You're listening to Radio Northern Beaches 88.7 and 90.3. Isn't that a great song?
I had a bit of fun with it.
That's kind of like our modern twist on country music that we decided to add.
It's like a Hollywoodified country music.
Hollywoodified. I love that word.
There's a whole dance routine with it, which I think during the song we were saying, I was like, oh, I used to watch that scene over and over and watch that YouTube video. Hope's like, oh, I watched that video as well to learn. Like Miley Cyrus teaching you how to do the hoedown throwdown.
I had a bit of a thing for a while where I couldn't stop like looking up famous dance routines from songs and like trying to learn them. I was really young. I tried like so hard to learn the Macarena and I just don't look as good as that chick in the Macarena.
Wait, isn't the Macarena like really easy?
No, but like all the like first bit.
Oh, I don't.
There's like a first bit in the video and she's really good and I was really
I don't
not
think
as
I've
good.
ever seen the video.
Oh, that's really
Because
weird.
they always play it at like parties and weddings and stuff, but not with the video. It's just like the song. It's always played at like barn dances that I used to go to at horse camp.
Oh my goodness. But moving along from that, aside from the fact that this is our country special, let's just think about this. It is the first week of December.
That's crazy.
That is so scary.
I swear it's still February. Like, how did that happen?
I know, right? There are 23 days until Christmas.
Oh my God.
That's so scary.
I'm excited, but also like, oh my gosh, there's still so much to do.
It goes so quickly. As soon as like October starts, it's just Christmas all of a sudden. It's crazy.
From November, it's Christmas. I saw one of this, I drove past on my way home last night. Like a house already had Christmas lights out. But this is like, not last night, a couple of nights ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's like only just December. How do you already have your like lots of house lights out?
They're already all out in my streets.
Really?
Because of being well known.
Oh,
It's got
that's
to
right,
it's got to be
yeah.
up by like November 25th.
Really? Mm-hmm. Wow.
I'm ready to go. Which is cool. Well, from like this first week of December, there's hundreds of people coming every night. Like my whole area is blocked.
Oh my gosh.
It's cool though. So, what have you been doing to prepare for Christmas so far? Have you started in these 2 days of December? Maybe.
Like I haven't like done much yet, but what I do like every year from like around November when they start bringing stuff out in shops, I go, oh, okay, I got to start thinking.
Which is like July these days.
Yeah. Well, when it's like really obvious. So like
October.
August. I start to like make a list of people I need to buy presents for because that's always the most time-consuming thing is going and buying presents. And
I should do that.
And finding, because you always like, you want to find something good for them and because, you know.
But at the same time, you don't have like all year.
Or all the monies. So.
All the monies.
Yeah, so I sort of do that and at some point, Mum and I usually try and work out what we're going to do for, like, are we going to do like an actual turkey or what do we do? And also it's like who's coming? Are we going to like my aunt's place? Are we here? That all has to be organised early.
Oh, I never have to think about things like that because Christmas is always at my house and every year Christmas is the same. So I never have to think about things like that. I haven't thought about Christmas at all except feeling excited. I sound like such a child.
Does that count?
Well, I'm always like,
That's not exactly
I love
prepared.
December. I'm so excited to soak up all this Christmassy atmosphere. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, it's 3 days and I haven't bought any presents.
Yeah.
Which is difficult.
I'm
but
excited.
What else is difficult is that for the last couple of years, I've actually been overseas for December and I've come back on like the 23rd or 24th. So I've done all my Christmas shopping in a day for the last few years. So I feel like I'm being really relaxed
Christmas
this
is
year
only
because
those last
like,
few days.
So Christmas is fine. Like I can leave it till Christmas Eve. Like no worries.
Well, it's good
But I plan on being a bit more proactive this year and actually doing some stuff.
Every year I tell myself I'm going to do like the online shopping thing and make it easier for myself.
Oh, I've never thought of that.
And I always tell myself I'm going to do the overseas packages early and then I always have to pay like $50 in like express shipping because it's like
Every time.
every year and I'll always be like, oh, I have to send this off and I'll be like, hey Mum, when does the sea mail thing leave? And she's like, last week. I'm like, of course it did. Like every year.
Yeah, I've thought of things like that. But anyway, away from Christmas, back to country.
Or if you're having a country Christmas, remain where you are. Don't go anywhere. Don't move backwards or forwards.
One,
yeah, maybe today will like inspire people to have a country Christmas.
it will. Like, if you're Shania Twain, this is Man, I Feel Like a Woman, and this is one of the coolest country songs ever. So make sure you have a good time listening, party it out, and we will see you right back here in a couple of minutes.
Welcome back to the country special of the 3pm Takeover. That's a good song. That's like a country anthem for the ladies out there.
That's the song that everybody knows. It doesn't matter if you're into country or not. Everybody knows that song and everybody loves it.
I'm not sure if I've been on a road trip without that song playing.
Isn't it a great song?
It's a good like road trip song. And everyone, no matter who or where they are, everyone knows the words to that song.
Yes, it's the best.
Yeah, pretty great.
Shania Twain is kind of like that though because she classifies as country pop. So she's kind of bridged that gap between the full-on country style and what's like generally more popular.
Which like Taylor Swift did as well, but Shania did it first.
But then Taylor Swift was like became
Full pop.
like full mainstream, where Shania Twain's still like quite
Country
girl-ish. Country
You
girl.
can take the girl out of the country, but you can't take the country out of the girl.
Hey girl.
Hey girl, back from our first song.
Yeehaw.
You just want to yeehaw like I did last week.
I've been waiting to do it, like all show. I'm just going to keep doing it for every show.
And we can just bring us back in from every song. Yeehaw.
Oh my goodness. So I'm interested to know about your knowledge of country music. Is it good?
No.
Because
Probably
mine
not.
is terrible.
I know
So-
like the Hannah Montana movie and like early Taylor Swift. That's probably the extent of my country music knowledge.
Well, I don't know that much either. So we've been reading up, but what we are going to do is a music quiz, but it's going to be more general. So we're going to post the questions online on our Facebook page at facebook.com/the3pm Takeover. Takeover. So make sure you check them out after the show this afternoon and on Friday, if you're listening on Friday. Okay, Victoria, are you ready for this quiz?
Yes, and play along at home. Do I get to like phone a friend or anything?
Nah.
Okay.
And we're going
Everyone,
to
be sending me like the right answers telepathically. I feel it.
we'll share it. We'll do like a question each.
Okay, cool. So the shame is shared.
The shame is shared. Okay, here is your question.
Okay.
With no lovin' in our souls and no money in our coats is a lyric from what? Angie by the Rolling Stones, Proud Mary by Ike and Tina Turner, Like a Rolling Stone by Bob Dylan, or Strawberry Fields Forever by the Beatles?
I have like zero idea. Do you know the answer?
I don't know the answer.
Okay. I'm gonna say the Like a Rolling Stone one.
It is Rolling Stone.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wow.
I know.
That is called a 25% chance, my friends, and I got that, buddy.
You did very, very well.
Is my go? Give
You
you a
are,
question?
but this is a really scary quiz because it like runs out of speed at the top. You'll see what I mean.
Okay.
And you'll be like, oh no.
So, oh my gosh, I see it. Okay. Oh, it's like, okay. Boulevard of Broken Dreams and Wake Me Up When September Ends. A singles
Green Day.
Yeah, that's so easy.
Yes. Didn't even need the multiple choice. What?
And I'm going to get some stupidly hard question.
Paper Planes is a 2008 worldwide hit for who? MIA, Goldfrapp?
Yes, MIA.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
That's,
Correct.
That's that cha-ching song.
Oh.
And take your money. All I want to do is... Anyway.
I don't know that song.
What is the last line from Ain't No Sunshine by Billy Withers?
Ain't no
Is it
sunshine
anytime she
when
goes
she's
away,
gone.
this house just ain't no home, only darkness every day, or she's always gone too long?
She's always gone too long. She's always gone too long. I had to think of it in my mind.
You're wrong. It's anytime she goes away.
What?
Haha. If you watched Notting Hill more, you'd know that.
Anytime she
goes
goes away. That's such a good
Guys,
song.
you're all invited to our album launch.
Beautiful Liar, a duet by Beyonce and Shakira, is from which album?
Oh.
B-Day Deluxe, Oral Fixation Volume 2, or Upgrade You?
B-Day Deluxe?
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
What of it? I didn't
I
even
feel
know
like-
that they collaborated.
I feel like, oh, really? It's like the only song I actually like properly know by them. Okay. Which of these
Oh, I didn't
things
know that.
is mentioned several times in the lyrics of Bob Dylan's Lay Lady Lay? My big brass bed, my big secret, my big black book, my back pages.
My Big Black Book? That sounds like the least
No,
raunchy.
it was my big brass bed.
Oh, goodness. I went for the non-raunchy option. He doesn't seem like that type.
Turns out, plot twist, everybody.
These lines appear in which Bee Gees original? Smile an everlasting smile, a smile can bring you near to me. Is it from How Deep Is Your Love, Words, World, or To Love Somebody?
To love somebody? I don't know.
Nope. It was Words.
Oh,
Who
okay.
knew?
I don't know very much about the Bee Gees, clearly.
I love the Bee Gees. Aren't they good? They should be country.
The Fray is a world famous band from which country? US, UK, Canada, Netherlands.
The Fray.
Yeah.
Oh, I know the Fray. I don't know where they're from.
Like personally or?
I wish. Are they from the UK?
No, the US.
Oh.
I would have guessed the UK as well. What are we
Okay.
both, I think we're both thinking of the script.
I don't know who I'm thinking of. I
think-
like the Fray, either way. In which year did Keith Moon die? Who's Keith Moon?
Who's Keith Moon? What years are the options?
82, 86, 78, or 74?
82.
No, 78.
Ah!
Who is Keith Moon?
I'm sorry, Keith Moon fans, if you're listening, I do apologize. But send us some of his songs. Get us in the know.
Keith Moon special.
Keith
Coming up.
Who wrote
Cool
the
name.
song You Need Love that became the basis for Led Zeppelin's Whole Lotta Love single? Jimmy Rogers, Howlin' Wolf, Elmore James, or Willie Dixon?
Elmore James? Maybe?
No,
Oh.
alas, it was Willie Dixon.
Oh, well, whatever. That's okay.
What kind of music fan are you?
Not a very good.
You don't even know who
one.
Keith Moon is.
Creed is a band from which country?
Oh no.
The UK, Canada, Ireland, or the USA?
USA?
Correct.
That was a guess.
You did very well with it, though.
Okay. Which band had a European hit with Always There, had a 90s hit in Europe with their cover of Stevie Wonder's Don't You Worry About a Thing? Incognito, The Brand New Heavies, Soul to Soul, or Down to the Bone?
The only one I've heard of out of those ones is Soul to Soul, so I'll go with them.
Alas, it's Incognito.
Incognito.
That's
Cool
so
name.
funny. That was like the
Isn't that the
answer.
best word? I remember finding out what that word was and then using it all the time.
Of course you did.
Incognito.
That's true. As soon as you learn a word, you just try and use it as much as you can because you're like, I've learned the word.
Do you know what's funny? My dad uses that word all the time. Every time we go out somewhere, he'll bring his sunglasses and be like, quick, put them on. You need to look incognito. In case it's like famous people. And I'm like, no.
What?
I don't know.
That's so cute.
He's always like, quick, put them on so you're incognito.
Oh my goodness, that's adorable.
Oh. It
What?
said that our results mean that we're only novice experts at music.
But a few of those questions are so quick that we skipped them by accident.
Well,
But you know
still
what?
only novice.
I believe them.
This was a really stressful quiz because there was only so much time you could look at the question and I couldn't quiz that fast.
And it was Keith Moon questions.
Who is Keith Moon? We have to look this up and
Well,
find
we're
it out.
novices. According to the quiz, we're novices, so I'm not surprised that we don't know.
Neither am I, but Keith Moon aside, we're going to go back into some country music. And this is Sam Hunt, who actually just the other week won an American Music Award, which is exciting.
Really?
Yeah, so he
At
won
the AMAs.
at the AMAs. So he won
I know
like,
things.
best new artist, I think, and like best album of the year or whatever.
Wow. Is this from one of those album song artist things?
It is.
Cool. Those were words I just put together.
Yeah, so he's a really well-known country singer at the moment, and he's really cool.
So is he like really well known now? Is he like up and coming?
Kind of both.
Oh, cool.
He's
okay.
up and coming, but he's already like well-known, but he's still coming up.
Cool.
Like,
He's
he,
still
he
coming
could get
up.
more famous. I don't know.
There's still so much fame still to be got.
This is his song "Break Up in a Small Town." You're listening to the country special of the 3pm Takeover. You're listening to the 3pm Takeover country special. That was Keith Urban with Country Comfort.
I like that end little guitar twang.
That's really cute. Good old Keith Urban. He's a bit
Curban.
fun. Curban?
Is that what he's called?
I don't know.
I think it is.
I've never heard of that. Does he have like a special like couple name with Nicole
Not that I know of.
Nickbin? I don't know.
Ew, no, we're not making one up now.
Nickbin. That's so ugly. Anyway, I read something that came out online the other day and I thought it'd be really interesting to share with you. It was a piece on Domain, as in like the housing,
Not the
blah, blah.
furniture company.
not the furniture company, as in the house comparison website,
The
home loan,
the
real
realty
estate,
one.
everyone's realty. Yep, those ones.
It's a word. I used to work in a real estate agency. It's a word.
No, I know it's a word. It's a good word. I like it.
You sounded like
I
you
forget
were
about
doubting it.
I don't doubt it. It's a good word. About the North Shore, which we know is known as the Insular Peninsula, where everybody knows each other and everyone is a
So
tad
is.
snobby.
It is such an insular peninsula.
And they and he's made a list of everything that you know, like if you live on the northern beaches. So I want to see if this is accurate for you, Victoria, as
Oh, okay.
a more than 20 years beaches resident.
I've only ever been a beaches resident.
Me too.
I lived in
Actually,
Seaforth
that's debatable. We'll find out.
Pardon?
Seaforth first.
Seaforth, and then Belrose, and then now I'm back in Balgowlah, which is next to Seaforth.
Balgowlah.
Balgowlah.
Oh, you're all over it.
Oh yeah, me and the beaches go literally way back.
Okay, so number 1 on this list is you like to joke about everyone else who wears stripy shirts all the time, but you also love to wear a stripy shirt yourself. It's a lifestyle.
I don't think I joke about other people wearing them, but I do like stripes.
I love stripes. I have like my stripy boat shoes.
Like
and
the
my
nautical
stripy-
look?
The nautical
The nautical look.
You only want blue and white stripes. No other stripe is acceptable. Maybe black and white, but no other stripe combination.
Black and white
cool.
is like, oh, I've escaped from prison in a cartoon.
black and white.
When it's the really, because I've got a top that's like the really thick black and white stripe. It's not a thin stripe, it's thick stripe. And I always look at it, I'm like, I like this top, but I look like I've escaped from prison in a cartoon.
I've got like extra skinny black and white stripe tops.
Oh yeah.
I've got a lot of stripe tops. I like them. This is true.
You're so Avalon now.
Number 2, you want to go to different beaches, but you always end up going to the ones where you have your free parking sticker.
I don't think I have a council parking sticker.
You do, because you live on the beaches and everybody does.
No, but I don't. I think we only get like one per household, don't you?
You used to get 2 because the deal was that you used to trade it with someone else that lived in a different zone. So like there's Pittwater and Warringah and Manly and you used to trade with someone. So you could park at like 2
I remember doing that.
areas of beaches. Yeah, I
people
used to
do
trade
that.
mine. We had a Warringah and we used to trade it with someone that was Pittwater so we could go like up north towards Palm Beach. But that's not a thing now because they only give you 1 ticket.
Yeah, I think it's on like my mum's car. I'm not quite sure.
So this is true. You are totally restricted by what beach you can go to. Depending on your parking sticker.
Let's be honest, I don't go to the beach all that often, so I don't feel like it's really impeding on my lifestyle.
Number 3, bumping into politicians and minor celebrities at the beach is pretty standard.
Yeah, Tony Abbott used to swim around my area.
That's so true, isn't it?
When he was not like pre-prime minister, when he was still just like a minister,
Pre-prime minister.
well, he came to my school's flag raising ceremony as like
Oh.
a local politician. I like walked him from the car, and I had no idea who he was back then. And then
Yeah, that's really
when he
cool.
became famous, I was like, why does he look so familiar? And I was like, didn't he come to that thing at your school? And I was like, oh my god, he did.
That's hilarious.
Very weird.
He lives he did live like 5 minutes from me. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's the local area from where I was.
I've met his wife as well.
Yeah.
But when he
that's
was
cool.
prime minister, I met his wife.
Yeah.
And again, it was just like a local thing. I was like, oh, it's you.
That's so true though. Like,
She's really lovely.
there's totally always famous people on the beaches. It's a good place. Number 4, the Manly Ferry is the most majestic commute to work in the world. Though you wouldn't mind a train line or faster buses, you always catch the ferry.
I would love a train line. A lot.
Yeah, trains are good. Although I would love being able to jump on a ferry just because I grew up catching buses and trains and I can probably count on one hand the amount of times I've been on a ferry.
I don't catch it very often because I'm at the top.
Like for actual transport reasons, not just for like the fun of being on a ferry.
I do like when it's like really choppy. I like it when it's really choppy.
Choppy's great, isn't
Yeah.
it?
My mum gets super seasick, but luckily those genes weren't passed down to my brother and I. So she'd be like, oh, in the corner. And we're like, wee!
I love doing that on ferries. Actually, I went on the best ferry not that long ago in Auckland, and it was like we were going from sort of the equivalent of like Palm Beach to the city, and it was so choppy. It was dreadful, and my poor partner felt very unwell, but I had a really good time because I love like turbulent seas.
Like, I feel bad, but I'm having... Yeah, like on planes, like minor turbulence, I actually find it fun.
I love turbulence. I'm always like, woohoo, danger. And my mum's like, ah. I have
Yeah.
my mum next to me and she's like, no, we're going to be the next episode of Air Crash Investigations. Mum's like, I don't want to star in that show.
Who will play me in the reenactment? The dramatization section where it's like the slightly grayscale. And everyone's like, ah, in the seats.
So funny. Anyway, back to our list of the northern beaches. Number 5, sugar is poison, carbs are poison, gluten is poison, meat needs to be organic, almonds need to be activated, and kale is life.
Oh, gosh. That's more northern beaches. Than
That's like
this area.
that's like a strictly Avalon to Palm Beach only thing.
Yeah.
Kale is not life in the middle of the beaches where I live.
Oh, there is like the organic fruit markets and stuff.
Organic is a thing.
Which I have
activated
gone
almonds
to-
are a thing.
More than once. For sure.
Oh, goodness. Number 6, Davidson, Terry Hills and Belrose aren't technically part of the northern beaches, but if you live there, you tell everyone they are.
Yeah, it's because if you ever say that, people are like, where? And you're like, it's near Manly. They're like, oh, okay, even though it's like 20 minutes from
Yeah,
Manly.
that's not true. I live in one of those suburbs and it's definitely the beaches because if we're not in the northern beaches, we don't belong to an area. So we have to belong to the beaches.
The nomad zone.
We're in the council area. That
Yep,
works.
that counts.
Number 7, driving through DY in a rush or trying to park there on a weekend. Ha ha ha. Full stop.
Oh my gosh, DY, during peak hour. There's just so many traffic lights. I don't understand why.
There are, like, all along the front there, and then you try and turn down to the beach and every single, like, through route is blocked. And then there's, like, zero parking near DY.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it the worst?
And yet it's always the beach that I'm like, if someone's like, let's catch up at a beach, I'm like, let's go to DY. Even though my brain, I know it's so hard.
Cafes.
That's what it is,
and restaurants, like, unrivaled. Like, I would say of all the beaches on the north, like, on the North Shore, that's the one I would go to most for food.
Mm-hmm. I went there on Sunday for brunch to meet up with someone.
Oh.
Because I was like, where has good food that's a beach? DY.
Yeah, like, the
Instantly.
singular good, like, restaurants and cafes are right along the beaches, obviously. But if I had to pick a beach that, like, has so many, totally DY.
Definitely.
It's such a good place. Number 8, no other region in the world has such a high concentration of mind-blowingly good ice cream and gelato options.
That is true.
It's
some
pretty
good ice cream
unrivaled, isn't
places.
it?
Yeah, we're pretty spoiled here.
Like in DY. There's good ice cream in DY.
Because we haven't mentioned DY enough today.
My favourite ice cream place in DY actually just opened another branch in Avalon, so you know.
Are you going to plug them?
It's spreading. No. No
You have to
plugs.
you have to go test every ice cream place.
In DY.
I guess.
Find out which one has a partner shop in Avalon. It's pretty easy. Number 9, maintaining perfect windswept beach hair is way more complicated than it looks. Now, Victoria, I don't think you're into beach hair.
Look, my hair's not into much else except being an afro most days. Or it's not afro, it attempts to be. It's so fuzzy
It's a bit
most
slicker
days.
than that.
Some days.
Mostly.
Yeah, I don't like the feeling of like the salty sandy beach hair. It's kind of
I liked it for like one summer when I was 12, and then I was like,
I'm so cool.
I think I pretended to like it, but I don't think I actually did. I was like, this is so dirty. Get me to a shower.
The things we do to be cool.
I know, right? Keep salt in your hair. Number 10, you feel like you'll never get all the sand out of your life. It's always in your car and in your pockets and in your shower.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Doesn't it stick everywhere? Like we were talking last week on the show about like when you bring sand home from other countries because it's stuck in your ears.
Yeah, no, completely. If I go to the beach and go swimming, I will literally like a week later, I'll be like, oh, my head's itchy. I'll scratch and be like, sand? And I would have like
Everywhere.
washed my hair like a bunch of times in between that. And there shouldn't be sand, but there is.
Sand is the weirdest thing.
There's always sand in my car. Even if I don't visit the beach between washing my car, there's always sand in my car.
Did you ever eat sand as a child?
No, I'm not a freak.
Oh.
Did you?
Yeah.
Ew, why? Didn't you ever get it? Like, I accidentally got it in my mouth and I'd like chew and be like, that crunch. Ugh, and you go, ugh.
It's
I didn't
weird.
voluntarily eat it.
Well, I can't remember if I did or whether I just swallowed some. I don't know. It's weird, isn't it?
You're a
I
very
remember.
special person, Hope.
Number 11, you know someone who is an extra on Home and Away. Totally.
Yeah. Not even an extra. I know someone who's on Home and Away.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
You totally do when you live on this,
Yep.
in this part of the world.
And you'll go, like, I feel like more than once I've gone to the shops and been like, oh, I can't get past because they're filming for Home and Away. I have to wait and go the long
Yeah.
way. Yep.
Always. They film on a Tuesday, so stay away from Palm Beach on those days.
Oh, that's good to know. I never know. I was rock up. I'm like, how?
They film on Tuesdays and Wednesdays because it's the quietest day.
Ah.
Number 12, you never get sick of going over the Harbour Bridge, but the Spit Bridge has ruined your day many times.
Yes.
Man, when you're
When it goes
going
up.
late and then it stops to open. Damn it.
And you're like, how many boats are there?
And it takes so long now. You're literally stuck there for like nearly half an hour. It's ridiculous.
It's always taken a long time. My childhood
it's the
memories are like,
worst.
Mum would be like, let's just turn the car off. Like, we used to turn the car off.
Or people just try to turn around and like go back another
The best
way.
is when people turn the car off and they just like get out and like stand by their cars and like look at the bridge and like chat to other people and you're like, what
Get
is
back in your
this?
car.
Yeah.
This is not a social
Yeah.
call. Some of us need to go somewhere. Actually, on the beach is probably not. Everyone's just doing whatever.
But it always goes up when you're in a rush. Every time.
Number 13, boardies and Birkenstocks are year-round wardrobe staples. This
Yeah.
is true. No
Unfortunately,
Birkenstocks.
yeah.
You've participated in a fun run or ocean swim for charity, or at least you've considered it because there are so many events on the North Shore.
Look, let's be honest. Low jokes. No, I haven't.
But you've probably thought about them, right? Because they're everywhere.
Not an ocean swim.
But there are so many
Maybe I've been invited to
races everywhere, like pub to pub and
I
things
know.
like
I
that.
always know people who are in them every year. I know, like
So common right here.
I know, like at least like a dozen people who do them every single time.
It's such a nice area for that, though.
Yeah, true.
Oh, and the last one's really nice. You've thought about selling your house at least twice, but you can't imagine living anywhere else.
I don't own a house, but I agree.
But if you did own a house, that's kind of how it would go.
Yeah.
Well, you're listening to the country special of the 3pm Takeover on Radio Northern Beaches, and
That segment wasn't very country though, was it?
it wasn't, but you know what? It doesn't all have to be about country.
It was about our section of the country.
Correct. But it's all about the music with this show.
True.
So we're going to hit some more country music for you. This is Big and Rich, Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy.
Welcome back to the 3pm Takeover country special. I hope you enjoyed that interesting song.
It's such a good song. I don't care what people say about it. It's the best.
It's very country, which is cool.
Country.
Anyway.
Yeehaw.
But unfortunately...
You didn't even laugh that time.
I'm just so used to... You're like practicing your yeehaws before. I'm used to it now. You're like, yeehaw, yeehaw. Like trying to get the like...
Yeehaw.
Yeah, that was good one.
Yeah, it's not like a... It's got to be like a ha at the end.
Ha.
Yeah.
It's like when you're trying to type yeah. Do you ever have this? When you try to type yeah to someone and you type Y-E-H-A and you're always like, yeehaw. Do you ever do that?
I've never thought of that.
Oh, whenever I type it incorrectly, I always think yeehaw. And I just like backspace. Like I'll say it and I'll backspace and write the correct thing.
Yeehaw. I'll think about that now.
But we're up to the last kind of, 5-10 minutes of the show, which is unfortunate. But I hope you guys have enjoyed our country special because it was pretty rockin'.
We sure loved bringing it to you.
Okay, wow. Okay, we've just gone downhill. But, gosh.
Yeehaw! I'm unstoppable.
Well, like Hope said a couple of segments ago, it is only like 3 weeks until Christmas. Stop laughing at your own yeehawing.
Yeehaw!
Stop it. I will turn your mic off. Okay, so 3 weeks till Christmas, which means we have some Christmas topics coming up in the coming shows.
So exciting.
Yeah.
So we started today, like just by talking generally about how we're feeling a month out, but it's going to build as we get closer to Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Just you wait. The jingle bells will be ringing and the snow bells will be belling and...
Doing whatever they do will be sprucing up your radio.
Oh, sprucing. Nice word. Anyway, but at the end of December, something happens. We have a new year and then it's a new month. What's happening in January for the 3pm Takeover, Hope?
We are out of the studio. We're overseas. So we are going to be having a special sizzling summer series. So make sure you tune in on the normal days, 3 p.m, Wednesday and Friday, and listen to a whole bunch of the best summer tracks that we have picked for you.
Yeah, so we'll still be here, but like not here, but...
Here in spirit.
Yeah.
You'll get the gist
and
when
in
you
radio.
tune in.
Here in
Definitely.
spirit and in radio. And to finish up, we are going to play one last song.
But before that, we have our motivational quote.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Of the week, which is...
Our quote for the week is, be the change you want to see in the world. And I can't remember who said it. I think it's like one of those like proverbs or something weird.
I think it's a proverb.
Yeah. But I really like that. That's really nice.
So do I.
Be the change you want to see in the world. So if you want to see everyone being more prepared for Christmas, be more prepared for Christmas.
Start with a man in the mirror, kids.
Okay, Michael.
See what I did there?
Yeah, that's very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, stop it. But now we're going to move to our last song.
The country theme.
Not with that accent.
Yes, we are. You were all over this last week.
Yeah, and I realised how, like, I don't know, probably slightly insensitive it is.
No, that's good.
But what can you tell us about our last song? Because it's pretty special, and I'm very excited for it.
Yeah, we're so excited to play it. So another presenter at Radio Northern Beaches, Jeff Williams, presents a wonderful show on the station and also is a singer of country music.
However, he has a jazz show.
Yeah.
So he's, like, they're two very, like, different genres, aren't they? Or do they overlap? I don't know anything
No,
about music.
they're very different genres.
We've
So he's
established that we're music novices. So.
But he is just multi-talented and he's released, I think it's like 3 albums, which is
Yeah.
crazy. But anyway, Jeff listens to our show, which is so exciting. Thanks,
Hi, Jeff. Shout out.
I hope you're listening. And we are going to play Move Right Along by Jeff Williams to finish us off for the country special.
Have a great week. Have a safe week. And yeehaw!
Yeehaw!